Hello, I'm Bernie, and a very warm welcome to this chat about the month of September. If this message or a few words within this message resonates with you, I feel it is for you or maybe for someone you know. The messages within this chat, yes, are focusing in on the month of September, but they actually ripple onwards, flow outwards for the next 6 months as well. And I'll explain a little bit more about that throughout the chat. Just notice if you react or feel an emotion or a sensation upon hearing a particular word or phrase as you listen to this chat, as it may be a signpost for you to give more attention to through the month of September. 3 key phrases came up for me as I was putting this chat together. The first is what we bring matters. The second, truth and trust. And the third, the owl. Firstly, what we bring matters. And this includes our thoughts, our intentions, emotions, and actions. Our thoughts carry an emotion, which carry a vibration. And September and for the next 6 months following can be a heightened time to pay more attention to the thoughts that we think and the ripple effect that our thoughts and our vibration is creating. It's like for the next 6 months, maybe consider that you are carrying a backpack with you, containing your thoughts, emotions, and vibration. It might be every morning you pack your backpack, carry it with you throughout the day, through all your interactions, conversations. Whatever's in the backpack is what helps you to move through the day, interact with others. So whatever's in your backpack, is it serving you, supporting you? Is it sustaining you? Is it for you? Our vibration does not lie came through as well. And that relates to the second 2 key phrases that came through, truth and trust, and the owl. A little bit more on that later. So what might you be carrying in your backpack? Do you wish to continue to carry all of it or release some of it? Let go of some of it. September may be a time for you to reflect on what is in your backpack, what to keep and what to let go of. And being that we've got an eclipse season starting from September onwards, this can really support us to release what is in our backpack. If something is meant to be released and we're holding on to it, sometimes an eclipse brings it about anyway. So the second message, truth and trust. As I said, September ushers in the eclipse season, which can bring to light some truths, possibly more so around the full moon on the 8th of September. This full moon can also promote us to seek our truth and to trust in our ability. This can be a full moon of more heightened emotions where truth may come to the surface. This full moon is in the sign of Pisces, a water sign, so I do suggest to go with the flow, to practice self-care, be gentle, be kind, be compassionate with yourself, maybe rest more. I do suggest allowing more time for self-reflection around the time of the full moon and all through September. As for some, heightened emotions may continue particularly related to possibly overwhelm, stress, feeling disappointed or let down. If this resonates with you, maybe don't react, don't run, don't avoid. Sit and reflect and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What needs changing? What could change? How can I change this? What needs to go? Maybe what needs to be released or ditched out of my backpack so my backpack is lighter. September can be a really good time for adjusting our thoughts, seeing something from a different perspective. And again, that relates to truth. It's almost like a fresh breeze is blowing in. And this fresh breeze, helping us to see something from a different perspective, can help to close out karma. It can help to bring more understanding and peace to emotional intensity, some past wound that may be still active within us. In Eclipse words, September and for the next 6 months can be a time to consider either keeping something or letting go of something. And as I've said, something also may be removed. Again, I return to the backpack. Do we carry something forward or do we remove it from our backpack? Releasing can bring closure to a phase, a stage, part of a journey, part of your journey, part of a story. Can be part of a way of thinking as well. Of course, some theme of boundaries returns and can include asserting boundaries, maintaining boundaries, shifting boundaries. It could be putting a boundary around your time, prioritizing a block of time for self-care or a spiritual practice, which is self-care, especially around the full moon on the 8th, which can be a really, really sort of fertile time for self-reflection and doing some inner work. Watch for heightened emotions, as I've said. If feeling a little bit overwhelmed or if feeling some heavy emotions, breathe it out. Stay grounded, get grounded, journal, engage in some movement as well. Maybe get creative, get messy with paint. Could be go and jump in puddles, jump through water. Also, be mindful at this time of asserting yourself or not asserting yourself, speaking up or not speaking up. As I've said, there is some karma at play here. How one deals with this determines whether closure is brought to the karma, whether peace is brought to the karma. And it can be peace, I hear balance and justice. If not, I heard, it might be a cycle of rinse and repeat. Is there anywhere in your life that you feel that you are just rinsing and repeating, doing the same old, and maybe hoping for a different outcome? But it leaves you feeling uninspired and flat or pot-bound. If so, maybe consider ways to adjust, or what can I remove from my backpack? Let it go. This may start by releasing a belief that you are trapped within the rinse and repeat cycle, which relates also to the owl. The owl has the freedom to see. It's also quite an independent energy. So at this time, releasing a belief that if you feel trapped within the rinse and repeat cycle, can be very liberating for you if that resonates with you. Owl is also courage. It's all tying in. Maybe having the courage to look within, release, align with your truth and trust in your ability to bring about this new change. For some, self-reflection can really be a really positive way to fire up your self-expression or your creative expression. Again, this connects to truth and trust. What is your truth? Trust your truth. Trust your inner knowing that is true for you. Also, through September and for the next 6 months, during the eclipse season, think twice before making any big decisions. If needing to make a big decision, consider it from all angles. Is the time right? Have you looked at the details? Have you a plan? What are your resources and supports? For some, there will be a change in direction. And I heard for some, a changing of the guard, which can be a change in a power dynamic or change in leadership. Maybe stepping up, taking responsibility, or stepping up into a position of authority, and it may be inner authority. Maybe taking on more authority or leadership, which comes about by letting go of something in your backpack. Watch this month for overthinking, micromanaging, or having a hyper focus on being out there or a hyper focus on others rather than having a focus on self. If that resonates with you, there might be a little bit of avoidance coming in if one is focused on out there. If something does end or leave during September, let it go. Let it go. Sort of shake yourself off, take a few deep breaths, reposition your feet, get grounded, find the lesson in the experience, accept and allow space for a new to come towards you. And again, maybe whatever is leaving is helping you to align more with your truth. Therefore, trust your ability to navigate through this time of change. And then to the third message of the owl, which I have touched on throughout this chat. I will upload a separate chat about the owl because the owl has a lot to say. But the short story is the owl is reminding us to follow our truth, go in search of our truth. Also, a truth will be revealed. Trust your inner knowing. Owl also reminds us to have the confidence and take the time to look within, to look into the unknown, to find clarity and direction. Trust that your inner knowing will guide you, not your thoughts, but your inner knowing. Trust your ability to navigate forward. If you would like some guidance in trusting your inner knowing, or if you would like some clarity about this chat or how to identify what is in your backpack and how to release from your backpack, please reach out to me. And if these messages resonate with you, you might like to like or comment or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you very much. Again, if you would like more clarity about this chat, or if you have a question, maybe that I haven't, whether it be answered regarding September or about the next 6 months, or if you've got a question that's coming up for you that you would like some clarity with, please reach out to me. Thank you, and have a very insightful September. Insightful September. Insightful September that can help you to feel lighter, feel more empowered, feel more confident to navigate yourself forward. Thank you. All the best. Bye.